about that green-haired girl in the room. That's completely normal, and everything is fine. um,
Okay, I did not
do.
see this
Oh, sorry, I have
coming.
to talk to Bernie here.
I'm just done
She says she's got a
streaming
cold, but she's
like,
a big liar. Bernie's actually just a big introvert, but
you
we can
know,
pull her out of her shell a little
Mario Maker
bit. At
2
the
and
outset of
some
the
E3
game,
stuff, and
you're
now we have
choose one
day
of
2.
three houses to lead, and
This is absolutely
each one represents one of the
unbelievable.
ruling powers in Fodlan, the continent where this game takes place. So you're not just choosing the students who you want to teach, you may be choosing which side you want to take and, oh, I don't know, an impending war. So we're going to show a few of the activities that you can do here at the monastery. In there is the garden. Over there's the fishing hole. But you know what? I'm a bit peckish. I'm going to run to the dining hall real quick
That
and
sounds
see
good.
what's going on there.
I mean, it's morning for us, so
It's
I guess
true.
it's breakfast time.
Breakfast is the most important meal of the day. So here we are in the dining hall. And, oh, hello, Dedu.
Investigating Ramire Village.
He's always so serious. Come on, let's get a bite.
Just walk away from the
Yes.
two.
So there are multiple paths you can take in this game. The one we're playing right now is the Black Eagle path, and this is Edelgard. She's the house leader of the Black Eagles. She's an incredibly important character. I won't spoil anything for anyone who hasn't played the game, obviously, but she has
I've
an
not played this
incredibly
game.
compelling and deep
What
backstory
even
with
is
all of the
this?
characters in this game. So I hope you look forward to getting to know her. But I'm going to jump here, and let's see. Petra looks like she really wants to get in on this
Yeah,
meal. That's
she's
going to
got
raise her motivation.
She's got that giant happy face, so like, I'm ready. Let's go for this.
And then it's a professor in Night Mixer, so I'm also going to invite Manuela to the party. And we're going to chow down. And one of the really cool things about the monastery activities
They're
is
playing
that
some weird
not
game.
only is
Yeah,
it really
I
fun
see.
to interact with
What
all of
is
these characters
this?
like never before in a Fire Emblem game, everything you do has an effect on your game. You can see that dining with Petra increased her motivation. That's going to allow me to do more with her when we're in the tutoring phase. It also gave me more points so that my professor level went up. And having a higher professor level means that you have more activity points, more battles you can do, and you get more gold to spend on those all-important vulneraries.
Nice.
And look, I completed a quest along the way, so we're doing pretty well here.
Nicely done.
Yeah.
Got that off the checklist.
Yep. Oh, and there's Raphael. I can't run by Raphael without saying hi.
Oh, he
I
looks
love
like-
this guy. He's a big sweetheart. He actually has a really tragic backstory, but you wouldn't know it by his great attitude and his wonderfully ill-fitting shirt.
Yeah, he's just ripping out of that shirt.
He can't help it. His muscles want to be free.
What
His
the
son ate too much
heck
fish
is
recently,
this?
So now he's worried he'll never want to eat it again. These are really, really big problems in the academy phase of this game. So right now, I'm going to go ahead and fast travel, and this is pretty big, so I'm very happy I can fast travel to the cathedral here and do a couple of more activities. And as I said, not only is it great to be able to interact with your students and actually run around in a Fire Emblem world, run around these wonderful environments, but everything you do has a practical effect in battle. So all of the things, all of the time you're spending here in the monastery is going to go back and help you in battle, which is still the core of this game.
Yeah, 'cause, like, speaking about like just the environments, it's like there's so much detail. It's such an expansive world to explore. So you'll definitely spend a lot of time, not only in battles but also exploring this monastery world.
Yeah, and so this is the advice box, and it's where students will anonymously ask you for advice. And you have to kind of, based on your knowledge of those students, guess what would be the answer that makes them happy so you can get
Advice?
support points with them. And
What?
correctly guessed that was Hilda.
Nicely done.
Yes, so
I'm so
Hilda's now
confused
very
right
happy
now.
with me. As I said, all of the different
Like, oh my
monastery
god,
activities
I'm
you
so
can do, as well as
confused
battles,
right
will
now.
increase your support points, which can
What
support
even
conversations.
is this?
Oh, I know by the hair that's Petra. Let's see.
Oh, you're right.
She misses the sea because that's where she's from a foreign land and she misses the ocean.
Nice
Yep.
guess. It's like you've played this
It's
before.
I might know these characters a little bit, but all these characters are so lovable, and unlocking support conversations with them is really, really rewarding, especially since what's really dynamic about this game is that there's a 5-year jump at some point. So you get to see the support conversations that take place in the academy, and then there are also some that will only take place after the 5-year jump during the war phase of the game. So you get to see how the war and the events of the game have affected these students, which is really, really compelling. And that's how you get to know them enough to answer these advice box questions. And at that point, of course, after the 5-year jump, you can even pursue a romantic relationship with someone. Dimitri.
What?
Just saying.
What is
He's
this?
quite handsome.
He is. Now I'm going to do some choir practice. I chose Dorothea, who's a former opera singer, and Ferdy
I'm
has the voice
like-
of an angel. So we're going to do
I'm
some
so
choir practice.
confused right now.
And again, like everything at the monastery, it
Like I already
increased
said,
their
but
faith experience, and I got more authority experience.
guys, please help me
So,
out on this. I've never
it's
seen
another
this.
boon to your battle, to your strategies, to the way you're going to be able to level
I've
up
like
these
no idea what this even is.
Knowing that the game is fully voiced, I really like, whenever you talk to a character, they are fully voiced and you can really engage with them. And some folks would be happy to know there's dual audio options.
This looks
Yes,
so
if you want to play with the Japanese,
strange.
you absolutely can. So we're going to jump into some tutoring here, and as you can see, you can choose to instruct manually or automatically. One of the wonderful things about this game is that it's as deep as you want it to be. If you want to, like me, I love to pour every single stat, every single unit that I have, and try and customize it to my heart's content. But if you're the kind of player who really just wants to race through the story and the battles as fast as you can auto-tutor, and it won't be quite as effective, but it is an option if you'd rather not deal with all of this stuff that I just personally love pouring over. So for Linhardt here, as you can see, I've set a custom focus for him. You can choose some predetermined skill goals for him, but I really want to make him a cavalier. I need more movement on my team. So I'm going to try and increase his lance and riding skills. Oh, he didn't do so well. I could critique him, but I'm going to play Mr. Nice Guy.
It's
I'm
like
gonna
good
console
call,
him.
bad cop.
What?
What are you gonna do?
And that was the right call for him. He
Okay, I guess there are people that
secret
want this
shooter.
game, but
Let's see. He's still got a bit of oh,
Yay.
what even is
Awesome
that?
lance.
Nice.
So we'll check in a bit, but he just might have enough of that skill to be.
I'm
able to
sorry,
challenge
but
us. We'll just have to
actually,
see.
what
yeah, good
is
job, Lenny. I'm very, very proud of you.
Aw.
And then, he's still got a little bit of motivation. So let's go ahead and work on your horsemanship. We
Perfect.
leveled up as well.
Nice.
Skill level up. All right, things are going well for Lenny. And then let's also check in on Ferdy.
Okay, so I'm just watching to on Nintendo, like to their page, and the previous E3 with Mario Maker 2 had like
Ambitious.
435,000
doing really well here. As I said, I've been
views, and these
focused
only
on
have
getting all of
like
the skills up to the level they
59.
need
So I
to
guess
classes that
there
I
I'm not
want.
the only
It's
one
very
that
good to
doesn't know
point
about
out
this
that, like,
game.
there's
I'm not the only one, guys. Don't even
but you
tell
can
me I am.
dictate how you want to play it.
I'm not.
The way that you want
Right,
to
so
play
they fit
it.
sort of the synergy of the rest of your army and how you like to play.
Exactly. It's dependent on strategy, or it's even dependent on the way that you want to play.
Absolutely.
People
And
are
as you can see, your
coming
students can actually
now.
ask you if they want to update their goals, and you can choose to go with what they're looking to grow in, or
Alright, this
just force
looks.
them to become an archer if you want them to be an archer. Here, I'm going to leave Ignatz the way he was, just because I really want him to continue down that path. And actually, sometimes if you force a student into territory they're uncomfortable with, unfamiliar with, they'll actually grow exponentially in ways that they couldn't have foreseen. See, I'm always
You
forced
forced her
running out of her
room.
shell. It's good for
Okay,
She's
flying
so wonderful people.
horses.
She's a wonderful young lady.
What?
Some pressure.
What?
Yes. And they did pretty well.
What even
All right, and then you can see, again, you can pour over
is
the screen.
this?
I'm going to skip through it just so that we can move along here, but I would normally be looking at every single stat and seeing how my team has grown.
Knowing how you've played past Fire Emblem games, I can vouch for
Yes.
that.
Okay.
All right, so now that we've gotten some good skill level ups, I'm actually going to jump into the certification exam.
Guys, you gotta help me.
Change,
What
classes
is
in
this
A
game?
really cool thing is that all characters other than character exclusive classes can become any class. So I can make Lenny.
I'm so confused
yes,
right now.
he has
Like,
the skills that he needs. As long as you have
I'm
the correct skills,
so
and they're at
confused
the
right
correct
now.
level, you can become
It's
any class
like
that you want. So he's at those skill levels.
I've never
Finally make him
played,
a
seen,
cavalier.
done
If he wasn't quite
anything
at
with
those
this
skill levels, I
game, and
could
they
still
just
try
throw
with
it
the
on the table
certification
like,
exam.
here's a new game.
I was at 100%
And
passing.
you
If
just
it was a little
see
bit
what it
lower,
is.
It would have been a bit of a gamble. It might not have worked out for me. I personally like to kind of wait to make sure it's a sure thing. I don't like to waste my seals, but you can roll the dice.
Well done, me.
To you.
This game is even selfish
change
too.
to that class.
Yeah, and I do like that once you pass the certification exam for a certain job class, you don't have to keep using seals if you want to switch back and forth.
Alright guys, I will be
So-
right back.
Let's go ahead and make Freddy a brigand as well. He's gonna love the outfit. He'll learn to love it.
Oh,
Yes.
oh, look at that.
Look at him styling and profiling.
He looks proud of himself.
Yeah. Go ahead and, yeah, let's keep you that way, Freddy. All right, so that was pretty successful. Let's go ahead and let's jump into a battle. Or no, you know what? Let's do a seminar. Change my mind. Seminars are a way where you can learn from some of the other professors or faculty at the Officers Academy. Like here, Siteth is really good at lance skills. So if I want to continue to grow Linny in that direction, I can have him attend one of Siteth's seminars, and his lance skills will improve.
Oh, nice. It's very interesting that not only are you interacting with the students, but you're also interacting with the staff as well, and building those relationships and understanding or learning their personalities as well. Because like just earlier, you were having breakfast with Manuelo, who happens to be a faculty member within the monastery.
No, there are so many student characters in this game, and they each have such a depth.
Okay, this
It's a delight to
game.
get to know all of them throughout the course of the game.
What?
Oh, and it's the Holy Kingdom of Fargus founding day today.
Am I really the only one that never heard of this?
No, I'm gonna jump ahead so that we can get a look at some neat battle.
Am I really the only one?
All right.
I don't want to be the only one that didn't hear of a game.
I love seeing that level of it. Just
Yes.
going down the list.
Please tell me I'm not.
Professor, it is satisfying.
Oh, and it's Marianne's birthday, and she's a sweetheart, so I'm gonna go ahead and buy her flowers. And as you see, I got some
Flowers?
so good
What?
all around. I'm the favorite teacher. Let's be honest.
I do like that you get to interact with students in the other houses too, regardless of the house you initially choose. There's that option to
Students and houses, is this like a life
Right,
simulator
so you're not just stuck
or
within the students,
like
particular to a house. You could always recruit them over to the house that you're currently following.
Yeah, and along those lines, I'm about to do a paralog battle that requires Raphael and Ignaz.
paralog
battle. They're
battle.
not actually Black Eagle students. They're both from the Golden Deer, but I loved them so much during my Golden Deer playthrough. I couldn't bear the thought of going on without them, so I acquired the skills as a professor that they wanted to grow in, and since I was able to do that, I was able to recruit.
What?
And because I recruited them, I was able to
What?
access the paralog. I otherwise wouldn't have been able to play.
What?
So I'm skipping right past this story moment here so that players can enjoy it at home. But basically what's happening is that Ignaz and Raphael are from a merchant families, and merchants are being attacked in the Alliance. So they want to
Merchants
them,
are
and of
being
course
attacked
we're
in
gonna
the
go help them.
land.
It's
Very
heroes
noble
after
deed,
all.
yes.
I
Okay.
just love Raphael. He's the best.
He's so amped.
Raphael.
He's always amped.
Thank you so much.
And we've seen a glimpse of the calendar a few times.
Okay,
That's
can
really
we
notable
now
because,
just
and
skip
you
to
can
another
live by the
game?
calendar in this game. It determines when you take part in special battles, when you can do additional training opportunities, when people's birthdays are, special holidays, tournaments, all kinds of
Birthdays,
things. So you really want to keep
holidays.
an eye on the calendar.
This game.
All right, we're gonna go ahead
Man.
and do this battle.
Oh, there they are.
There are the
This
merchants.
game
Oh, they're
looks
in a load of
so
trouble 'cause that guy
crazy.
doesn't look friendly.
Oh yeah, not at all.
Looks like they are.
So my group starts up split up, and as you may have seen, the objective here is to defeat the commander
Merchants could probably escape.
and obviously protect the merchants. That's pretty important.
So you're employing proper flanking maneuvers, which is already, it looks pretty good.
Yes, yes, and that's why I'm really happy that I made Linhardt a cavalier here, because that gives me a lot of movement at my disposal, and I really want to be able to get over to this drawbridge.
Movement in your disposal. Okay, attack, wait,
So first I'm gonna use
dismount,
the combat art,
enemies.
then I'll get over to that drawbridge.
yeah.
Combat arts
This
are
is like
something
a
I
combat
from,
game,
Shadows of Valentia.
like Paper
And
Mario, but
There are a bunch of
way
so
different.
I'm gonna go ahead and
Or
unleash one. They're very powerful, of course, but they also do lower your rep weapon durability very quickly, so you can't just spam the.
Okay, does
counter.
weapons
You're
also
very
have
strategic about how you use
durability?
them.
That's
very
interesting.
to point out.
Oh, he lost a lot of health there. We might get to
Need some
see
reinforcements.
Lenny die.
Oh,
We'll
no.
see what happens.
Oh, no.
And because he is a mounted unit, he can move again after attacking, so I can just kind of scoot him away from those enemies, perhaps.
Stay focused.
Teacher to the rescue.
Yes. Hands off my students.
I do love like these.
Hands off my
It's not
students?
just between
What?
the opponent and your character. There's like action and battle happening, so it
Mhm.
adds that immersion to what's happening on the field.
Absolutely, and there's my archer. It's
Okay.
always important to have a good archer on your team. And Ignatz is the best in the business.
This is so weird.
So I think
I have
covered pretty
no
well.
words
It
for
looks like
this.
it's gonna be
It's
safe, so I can go ahead and start scooting Hubert and Bernie over.
what?
She made it out of her room.
She
again.
did
I'm so proud
again.
of her.
I'm forcing her out of her room, but
Forcing someone
with
out of
Bernard is
her
to move him over
room.
to this drawbridge, because if I lower that drawbridge, then I can get these merchants away from
Okay.
mean-looking
Okay.
wolf over
Oh
here.
wow.
He's gonna scoot his way closer and closer to them, and I don't want that to happen. So let's do our best to prevent that. Meanwhile, while we're doing that over on the left side, here on the right side, I'm gonna try and inch closer to the commander so that we can maybe take him down before he causes any more mischief.
Start whittling down their forces.
Yes. And
So this is basically a
animations because they're
turn
beautiful, and as you
based
actually zoom in on where
fighting
on the map,
game.
it doesn't just take you to kind of a generic location, which is really
Or
cool,
what?
But for the sake of time, I'm going to try and force myself to skip the animations. It's painful, but I'll go ahead and try and do that.
Oh, the folks at home, luckily this game is going to come out soon, so the folks at home will be able to experience this on their own and get through meet all these characters, experience all these battles, and dictate how they want
experience battles.
I do like Audrey's point. The camera zooms in when you engage an enemy, and the 3D environments of the map. I like the fact that you can adjust the camera angle too. Like if you like the overhead view, like traditional Fire Emblem, or if you want to like explore the environment a little bit, make it a little bit more scenic.
Yeah, that's something that's always been a real great thing about the Fire Emblem series is that you can customize your battle to your heart's content. You can decide to skip.
Is this
animations,
Fire
turn them
Emblem?
off, all kinds of things. So, like I said,
And people
I
watch
love
this or
watching all of
what?
those things, but you really don't have to if you'd rather just get right to it.
Yeah,
Good job, Hubert.
well done.
Let's see. I think that's the best we can do. Oh, look at
that's
that. That actually
cool.
unleashed a gambit. So, as you can see those guys behind Bernadetta, those are her battalion who I've assigned to her. And because I've assigned them to her, she was able to use their gambits.
Gambats.
Did her really well. He was able to defeat
Anyone
the
has
enemy.
Google
Yeah, she got a crit in
Translate?
that one too.
And it never would have happened. if
So
she
it's
hadn't
like
left
a
her room.
field game where you
Wow,
take
nice.
moves and
Gambit.
turns,
Nice.
like
Wow, we might
board
just save these
game,
merchants after all.
but also not because
Coward.
you can move really far sometimes.
If I don't say so myself, truly amazing.
Indeed.
Huh? It worked out.
It's like strategy game
The path is
and a fighting game and some
using my
cutscenes.
brand new Cavalier, I was able to get over to this bridge
Well
and lower
done.
it for those merchants.
So they can run away from that massive wolf, which we haven't actually just mentioned yet, but
Okay, I liked
four
yesterday's
spaces on the map,
E3
right?
better.
Like, it just shows how monstrous.
I want more Smash Bros. Or Mario Maker
versus
2
all the
or
other
whatever.
Units on the field.
He's incredibly powerful too. It takes a long, yeah, look, he's 4 spaces. He takes a lot to whittle down his health.
Yeah, and positioning is so important in Fire Emblem. At the end of your turn, your units are vulnerable to.
Okay, so I've learned one thing. This is Fire Emblem. But what is Fire Emblem? I know it's a game. I know there are a lot of people that play it.
So there's
but
more important battle that I'd like to show. So I think we're going to go ahead and...
Okay, one more battle, then can you then switch
we're
from
not gonna
game?
defeat this commander today, but I'm going to leave that great pleasure to the viewers at home whenever they pick up the game. So we're going to jump right into a story battle right now, and I jumped into a bookmark here, and so I've already gone through quite a bit. I'll just run through my strategy so far. We started off over here, and as you can see, this is a real labyrinth here. So I splitted my units in half. I sent my mounted units who have higher movement over this way so that they can kind of go through there and figure things out, while my more powerful units went over here where there were a lot more enemies. And
Yeah, that sounds like fun,
so
figuring things out, like that's something I don't do.
These doors, and my mounted
What,
units have
like?
made their way through this maze, so we're in a pretty good spot, I think.
And still deploying a flanking maneuver because you have them on both sides.
And I was able to open the door here. One thing that I think is really important to do when you're in one of these sprawled out maps is to kind of choose a key bearer. So I have Sylvain here as the key bearer on this side, and whenever there's a key, I make sure that it gets over to him so that I always know who has the key. I can make sure that's the person I'm sending towards the doors.
All right, and I'm noticing these are students from the Blue Lion house.
That's right.
Oh, yeah, we are playing a different house now.
That's a good call. And this save file, we're playing as the Blue
This
Lion
save file, so you have
and
multiple
as Female
save
Bodyguard.
files.
Or Byleth.
Oh, sorry.
I'm trying my best to understand this, but
So many names.
I know.
Oh, and we've got
It just
another
goes to
Gambit
show
going.
how many characters there are in this game, so it's definitely a challenge to keep track of who's who.
But as a professor, that's my duty. All right, so I'm gonna.
great! It happened again. God damn YouTube. I think it's almost like happens every time. So the next time I will stream from my Switch, because the Switch does not have this issue at all. And honestly, I'm happy for this little break from the game because I'm getting so confused. I don't get anything from Fire Emblem. What is Fire Emblem? It's like a fighting game. And then YouTube just decided to not watch the stream further, because that makes like all the sense. And I guess we just go further with Fire Emblem.
Point out which character has the keys, so then you're not scrambling around trying to identify where they are, but also switching them around.
All right, so we're making pretty good work of these folks. And Annette, let's move you over here. She doesn't have quite the same movement as everyone else, but she's a mage, so her ranged attacks are really, really critical, because all of my mounted units, they generally tend to be lance users, so I really need to have someone with...
Yeah, you know what? Freaking goddamn. This is like... If YouTube gives up on me one more time, I'm done. I give it one more chance. It went way better in previous stream. This is just crap. This is just... God, wait. Okay, go do stuff.
I'm gonna heal you. Yeah, let's go ahead and heal the dude.
Not this one. This one. Also, what I see is that
This way. Take that guy.
the
He's
other
blocking one of the
day one of
Need
E3,
to check all of these warp panels. See
More
what you
people
need,
watched
but
it, like
I
4 times
just
more
happen to
people
know which
watched
one I want.
that one.
Done
It
this
goes straight
before.
there. I've done this before.
I don't know why, but
Oh yeah, let's use Rally because Felix, he's a bit of a downer. He needs some pep in his step. And then we're all going to move closer to this warp panel, which is going to take us where we need to be to get closer to the Death Knight, who sounds really friendly, doesn't he?
Yeah.
If we have time, we're going to go and try and say hello to him.
Yeah, I'm not so sure if the title
be
Death
happy to say
Knight is.
hi
Yeah,
back.
right.
Yeah, his mother should have thought twice before naming him Death Knight, maybe.
So just to reiterate to the folks at home that are just tuning in, this is Fire Emblem Three Houses, where you play as a professor to basically encourage students and just prep them up. You can play however you want. There's a lot of depth in this game. There's a really deep narrative story. All of these characters have their own personality. And right now we're playing a bit earlier in the game where it's before the 5-year jump, which
but
if you tune in yesterday's Nintendo Direct, you got a little bit of a preview of what happens after that jump, but this game is really, really cool.
the
We're
E3
really excited to
Nintendo
show it to
Direct,
you.
that's like the same
yeah,
thing.
and, that was just a taste, what you saw in the trailer. Their stories, their backgrounds
Player
are all so
face.
complex. You can't tell what's going on until you play the game. So I
Yeah, that's absolutely
look
true.
forward
I
to,
cannot see what's
viewers
going
home.
on at
Alright, so my
all.
key bearers here at the door. We're gonna go ahead and say hi to the Death Knight pretty soon. You know what, Sylvain, you're a good man, but I'm gonna go ahead and let your professor do the hello.
Oh my gosh,
Because Death Knight is very powerful and very, very scary.
this is risky.
We're all very scared of him. So let's go ahead and end this turn.
Enemy phase.
Just give up.
Yeah, just give up on this
And then
game.
one thing I want to point out is that
No, I mean, the
well,
fact
first I'm
I
gonna
know what
defeat
this
this
game
enemy, and then I'll
is
point
doesn't
stuff
mean
out.
it's bad.
But say I had really messed
It
up
means
in battle and
I don't know
God
what
forbid,
this
let
is.
one of my students get defeated. There's actually a way using Define Pulse where you can go back and you can redo the whole match if you want, or you can just go back a few moves. And this is obviously very powerful. It's very limited, so you have to use it strategically, or you can choose to just not use it at all and just live with the deaths. But it's actually a great way to not have to reset a whole 30-minute battle if something doesn't go your way.
Yeah.
So it's a neat option for fans.
It's also important to note too that right now you're playing in the normal mode.
I'm playing in classic
Or
mode,
classic
yes,
mode,
which
yeah.
means that when people die, they stay dead. So, yeah. Divine Pulse is a
That's
great way
pretty
to
much
get
logic.
around
When you
the
die,
terror
you
after
stay
the-
dead.
and go and kind of rethink your
Like,
strategies.
that's how it
Another
should be.
battalion
When you
level
die,
up,
you're
that's
dead.
handy.
Well, except in Mario, that you just
Oh.
respawn.
He said he
And
was friendly?
Yeah, so we're gonna stop
Right here.
right here.
Uh-oh.
Before
there's some
he,
harm
yeah.
over here.
Because this friendly fellow just got a little less friendly. So.
You said he was friendly.
Yes.
There's a
But
lie.
yeah, I should have pointed out that not only do you need to either take down
Death
the Knight, which
Knight.
is difficult,
I
or
will
take
go.
down all other enemies on that map, which there were a lot of them, you have to do it in 25 turns.
Oh my gosh.
So, yeah.
So there are conditions and challenges to every battle.
Yes.
Cool.
But that was just a little sneak peek at Fire Emblem Three Houses. As we mentioned, it's coming out July 26th.
Okay, that was a sneak peek. So, is there another game
Yeah,
coming?
yeah,
Come on,
yeah.
please
Yeah.
say there was another
Thank you
game
so
coming.
much for running this through with us and explaining everything. There's a lot of content
Yes,
for sure
it's
to
a
run
very
through.
deep game.
Alright, and now
Thank
please
you so much
move on.
for tuning in. But don't go away. We still have a lot more content to show you. Up next is a multiplayer mode of Luigi's Mansion 3.
Yes! Okay, yes, this is amazing. This just looks so cool. This looks really cool. We'll be right back. Alright, I guess they're gone. Well, then that's it. Also, I just gotta go. Like, I've streamed already today. This is the next stream, so I gotta go.
Hi again, welcome back. My name is Teresa. We're here to show a sneak peek of the multiplayer mode Scare Scraper in Luigi's Mansion 3. I'm joined here by Dan, Roxy, and also Bryce from Next
Hi.
Level Games. Thanks so much for coming and joining us, Bryce. We're really excited to have you here.
Yeah, thanks for inviting me, and thanks to the dev team for putting in all the hard work here, fixing up the last few bugs right now.
Definitely.
So Bryce is a game director for Luigi's Mansion 3, and Next Level Games also worked on Dark Moon, Luigi's Mansion 2 Dark Moon. So why don't we hop into Scare Scraper mode? Dan, why don't you walk us through this?
Yeah, let's just go right into it. We're going to set up a local room. You can play with 1 to 8 players, either locally or online. And I'm going to create a room. When you play the Scare Scraper mode, you can play 5 floors, 10 floors, or a random number of floors. And the cool thing about these floors that's different from the hotel in Luigi's Mansion is they're procedurally generated, which means they're going to be different every time with different hallways and rooms, so that it adds to the kind of the challenge and the fun of the game.
Yeah, that's one of the big improvements over LM2 is kind of endlessly generating floors, keep variety going for people over time.
We're just jumping in.
So
Okay.
as we're starting up, Bryce, any tips for playing Scare Scraper mode?
Stick together,
Stick
have
together,
a
okay.
plan, communicate. You can use the live app to voice chat. So I think I'll team up with Roxanne. You guys will stick together on your side, and we'll try to battle these ghosts.
Sounds good.
That sounds great.
Okay,
Right now
I'm
we are
pink.
all separately, 1 player per system. So we're all playing locally. I'm going to try to find Bryce. I'm the yellow Luigi.
I'm green.
Yep, I'm making my way over to you battling some ghosts there, Roxanne.
All right, and the objective for this first floor is to clear all the ghosts on this floor within the time limit that's indicated up on top.
Ooh. We found a hammer and a couple boots in here.
Oh, he's got a book. He's not going to let me.
So you can use the ghost to slam other ghosts this time around as well. Oh, and you even slammed me, Roxanne. Thanks.
Sorry about that.
Give me a book.
Collateral
Unintentional
damage.
friendly
Sorry.
fire.
Oh no,
Oh,
we're
we
running
ran into each other.
Our teamwork
Oh.
needs some work.
All right.
All right.
Okay, room cleared.
So Dan, I am heading
Oh,
to you.
where
I
am
am
I?
the blue
Let's
Luigi.
head out
Okay.
of here.
I'm gonna
Find him.
look at the map here and see. Okay, I see where you're at.
Yeah,
And
looks-
let's meet up.
The maps are mostly rectangular, so when there's gaps in the
Already
map,
cleared that room.
that usually means there's another room to find. So
All right,
we'll
which way
go
should we go?
right up in
This
here.
is probably a.
Oh.
I'm out.
We have some guys cleaning.
And so even though
Oh,
we're
and his
clearing
friends are
ghosts,
here.
we still have
Got
to potentially find keys and other things here. So that's important.
Yeah, we're competing against time. Every floor is 5 minutes, and there's different objectives on each floor, so we'll have to keep watch of how much time we have left.
Yeah, so for this one,
That's a bathroom.
the bottom right
Yeah,
is
spawn
our
Luigi here.
objective, so we have to clear out all those ghosts.
Which way you going? You want
Defend
to go
my
to the
sleeping
TV?
body. Here we go. Let's see what's in the package. Just
Oh,
some-
I think they've already been here.
Let's try heading north here.
Sure
See
thing.
where we're going.
Oh,
There's also power-ups we can find by searching.
I don't think there's
Various things in there.
Good job. We got that room.
Help out. There we go. Double slam. Oh,
That's
Oh,
fantastic.
that
There's a
caused
ghost in
so
here.
much damage. That's great. Oh, that's it.
Yeah, just the one
This
guy in
room
here.
is clear.
This
Oh,
room's
there's a bunch in here.
suspiciously
Oh, we
empty.
got him. Oh,
That
no,
usually
mine
means
went.
there's
Mine got
secrets.
away.
Oh no! We'll find them again. Oh, I see them through the mirror.
Oh yeah, there.
We got some more rooms to the left here, Roxanne. Let's
I
Okay.
head over.
snaked him.
Nicely
If you're
done.
playing alone, you can always spawn Luigi as kind of backup.
All right, where do we go?
There we go. Oh. Here we go. We can double.
Is there one in here?
Nice work. Oh,
Nice.
these rehearsals really paid
All
off.
right.
We're much better than we were earlier.
Oh yeah. It helps to have an expert on the team. Oh, you revealed a hidden thing.
Oh, I did.
But I don't know if there's any ghosts in there.
You can use the dark light to find ghosts as well if they tend to be invisible here.
Oh,
So I'll keep him.
did you find
there
some?
we go. Yes.
Or you just found, or just found
Double
money?
slam? Oh, yeah.
Oh, we should be MVPs on this floor. I
Watch
think.
out.
Okay, let's
We'll
take a
see
quick
at
look
the
the
point
map.
tally.
So there's
Every
one
time.
more
Behind a
gap
door.
in the map in the south. We'll head
Teresa's in
to
a
there
trap, but
now.
I got her.
Thank you.
A big difference from LM2 is we actually have hallways and balconies and closets. That's from the randomly generated system. It's nice. It feels a little bit more like a hotel. Oh, wow. It's got lots of space.
Now we got. I think we got this. Which are we going this way?
Oh, sorry.
I'm gonna have to plunger you for that.
Accidentally. I mean,
Is there anywhere else that we haven't been? I think we've already got that one.
Oh,
We did
nice.
it.
oh,
Cleared all the
very well
ghosts.
done.
Very well done. Yeah.
I feel like you two carried us. Thank you.
I actually
won
got
again.
I got the map item right off the bat. So I knew
Oh,
exactly which
that's
ghosts were in
super
which
lucky.
room.
We were exploring.
All right.
Were
so
there any keys on that floor? I don't think there
Yeah,
were.
No, there were no locked doors. It's random. There's even floor events, like sometimes the lights go out, or sometimes you lose your poltergust and have to find it again. So try to keep it mixed up.
All right, let's go on to the next floor.
Yeah.
And see what our objective is. There's different objectives on every floor, so that adds to variety.
Yeah, we hope you have a different playthrough every time. And
Yeah.
playing with different people will also make it a little different.
Yep.
All right.
So I do know that Scarescraper mode was also in Dark Moon. Were there any challenges or victories as you were developing Scarescraper mode for Luigi's Mansion 3?
Yeah, as we mentioned, the variety was a big pillar for us, and we
I'm
moved
green.
to a procedurally generated system.
Hmm.
On we found a balcony here. On LM2, we kind of just randomly delete things from an existing map, and this time we're creating it from scratch. And one of the big challenges is to make that computer algorithm
Oh, there's a
feel
banana peel.
like a
Mm.
designer has built it. And we spent a lot of time and even created tools where the designers could build maps quickly and then thumbs up or thumbs down the layouts. And the system would kind of ignore the ones that they didn't have fun.
Hmm.
This objective is Toad. I found one here. I'll call out on the map. So we have to get Toads back to the portal, and there should be 4 of them on the floor. And they're even more afraid of the ghosts than Luigi, so we have to clear those out before we can escort them back.
Oh, sorry.
Right, so
Should
a
we go
little
look
bit,
for, should we go look for toads, Teresa?
yeah, strategy's a little bit different for this floor. It's not so important to clear rooms of ghosts. We need to track down where toads are
I left
and make
behind.
better use of our time.
Hey, there's everybody.
Oh.
We're in the hallway now. Okay, let's
Oh, you
find
did.
somewhere else to go. Did anybody find a Toad?
That's it.
Someone has one.
On this
Okay.
floor, I feel comfortable splitting up so we can try to cover more ground.
Yeah, I'm
Yeah.
gonna take
That's a good
this guy
strategy.
back at the moment.
Yep, I'm gonna go look for toads because I want to help.
Oh, actually, I got the map
I
item
found one.
again.
Oh,
Nice.
sweet.
I found
So
one.
there's
Look.
Dan, you're the green Luigi, correct?
I'm green. Yep.
Okay. He's in the northwestern
big red one.
room right now.
I think I got him.
Okay. Yeah. Oh,
He's
I think
still
I
up
just
there.
got the map item now too. I see a key
There's
and
multiple.
some toads in the center rooms.
Go.
I can bring up
Go,
my map with the
Luigi.
D-pad here.
Oh, we got him.
Okay. I found red toad and
Come on, little
looks like
buddy.
I also have to find a key.
All right, I got the yellow toad. I'm bringing him back.
We're still good on time here. Hey. So we're looking for a key in
Oh,
here,
it's in
Roxanne.
here, isn't it?
Alrighty.
Might-
Did you
might-
already turn all the drawers?
No, and I haven't found all
Oh,
the
no.
hidden objects. Oh,
I'm trapped behind a door and yellow toad's
Come on,
scared. He's
key.
running down the
Oh, you
hall.
did? You got
Oh
it.
no.
okay.
Oh, I will come help.
So
Help.
now we have to look for the locked door on the map, but we haven't.
It's in the
quite-
north center. Yeah.
Okay. Roxanne, you go there while I
Teresa's there. She's gonna help me.
take this toad back to the portals.
Gotcha.
You saw the TV portals in yesterday's studio run through with Tanabe-san and Ikebata-san.
Come on, Toad. Let's go. Oh, he likes you now.
Oh, okay. I guess we're going this way.
He likes whoever's closest.
Yeah.
Whoever's going to get him to safety.
All right. Good job.
Okay. Send him back to EGAD.
I have to watch out for those traps.
So now we need one more. The green
Yeah, the
toad.
green toad.
Right,
Let's
so
see on the. Oh, he's in the center
He's
map.
in this center, and the only way to access this room is
Oh.
from
There's
actually
a lot of ghosts in there.
It looks like from the south.
Oh,
right
okay.
from the south.
Okay,
so
follow me, Blue.
Coming
Everyone
with
follow
You.
Bryce's lead.
I guess Luigi. That'd be a good name.
Luigi.
Oh, sorry.
Sorry, I ran into
Just
you.
ran into you.
All right, I'm gonna. meet
So
up
right
with
now
you
we're
guys.
Here we go.
showing 4-player co-op, but there's also the ability to do up to 8 players. So with 4 players, we're each able to also summon a Luigi, which we haven't shown yet, but it is really cool. But if you have 8 players, the additional characters will be controlling a Luigi.
Right, so it would be 4 Luigi and 4 Luigi.
Teams, yeah. Okay, found a big room here. We have to clear the ghosts out of the way of Toad's path back to the portal, or else he's just going to freak out.
I'm stuck in a rug.
Roxanne's just moved ahead to get all the points here, haven't you? Here we go. Okay.
Finders keepers.
We got
Toad's
50
mine.
seconds. Let's start searching for some time. Okay, Roxanne, you take him back to the portal,
Alrighty.
and we'll look for clocks. There's usually clocks in treasure chests or balconies, and they help you add a little bit of time because you're running short.
Alright, I'm running as fast as I can, but I think I might cut it really close.
Oh my gosh.
I'm going to try and take the portal and catch up.
I'm stuck in a rug.
Oh no.
Nothing.
Uh-oh. I don't think we can save you. We only have
That's
20
all right.
seconds.
Yeah.
No, get the toad to the...
Abandoned
that's
Dan.
our priority.
Get
We're
the
going
toad
to the next
Alright,
floor
I'm
by
in the room.
ourselves.
I'm in the
Here
room.
we go.
Come on, Toad, get in
There we
there.
go. Whew. Good work,
Nicely
everybody.
done.
Yeah.
Got a little sweaty there.
Finally, my
That's
message
very
comes through.
clutch.
The internet in this hotel is very slow.
Hey, Bryce overtook me in points.
Oh my
I
gosh.
know, 80 points. It's a close match.
Well, I mean, the pro's here. He's
Oh,
gotta
yeah.
he's gotta show us up.
I didn't know. I thought we were cooperating, not competing.
Healthy competition.
All right, let's see if we can get to get through another floor.
I'm curious to see what this next objective is.
Yep.
Yeah, there's about 8 or 9 objectives total, and there's somebody special waiting at the top of the hotel if we get there, but
Ooh.
it takes a little bit of time.
This sounds both exciting and menacing.
Yeah.
It is.
Collect the money. Now this I
Collect
can get
the
behind.
money? Oh my gosh.
Okay, so this one, the strategy is probably best for us to pretty much divide. And oh, look at that! I got the map this time.
Yeah, split up and then try to look for the gold ghosts. They're the ones that kind of have the most money. Also, unhaunting furniture. There's usually better treasure and things that are missing. You can see right now in mine, there's a little bit of a shine on this box, and I'll spawn my Luigi to help me out. And there should be some ghosts in here. Ah, there we go. The gold ghosts are just as scared as Toad.
I think this is a good objective to use first to kind of shake things up and reveal money as well. Is that right?
Yeah. Oh, you've got a parcel on yours over there, so
Yep.
just open that up.
I'm gonna get Luigi
Look
to help.
for the pearls.
Open up.
We've added them back from LM1. They're worth the most amount of money.
Oh.
Come on,
So
Luigi.
bills, coins, bars, and now pearls are back.
So Bryce, because this supports 8 players, were there any specific challenges about incorporating that into this mode?
Yeah, Luigi's one of the pillars of the franchise is showing how expressive Luigi is, and we didn't want to use a simple model or change anything from the single-player game, so we spent a lot of time trying to get that traditional keyframe animation and all the beautiful blends on the facial morphs and additive blenders and such coming through in multiplayer, and 8 players network is difficult. Running at 30 frames, as you're seeing right here, it was a technical challenge, but the clever people back at NLG made it happen.
Nice.
And we're hoping the world enjoys it.
I'm definitely having a lot of fun, like working with you guys here and trying to get through these 5 floors. It's a challenge in itself.
The competition's gotten a little more fierce. I noticed we're no longer helping each other.
We're all every man for himself.
Yeah,
When there's
All the
money on the
money.
about the
line.
money at the moment.
So,
I decided to play some pool for a little while. 'Cause throw these balls into the pockets.
oh gosh.
See if I can. Oh, sank the 8 ball.
Wow.
Okay, we're about halfway there. We might be getting too cocky. Every once in a while, the game gets quite difficult. Scarescraper is more challenging than story mode. If you really want to go for some punishment, you could try to beat it by yourself or with one friend on one kit. And
Come on.
it's quite exhilarating when you finally get through to the top.
Oh, he got away.
Okay, we got about 2,000 gold left. Hey, I met
Hello.
some people, but he's disappointed that I collected all the gold there.
All right,
no, I
I'll
got one.
leave.
For some reason, the phones are ringing in the hotel.
Oh. It's probably EGAD.
Some people are still interested in staying in this hotel, okay?
Yeah.
Well, there's money all over the place.
Maybe that's why they're coming.
The balconies are a good place for money, and you can find things in the weirdest objects like these planters. Oh, I found a clock. That's going to be helpful. Ooh. The balconies, the floors are a little bit more cohesive than the ones in the single-player mode. So you can kind of guess where the rooms are going to be. If you see empty spaces or you reach a balcony, you know there's nothing else further in that direction.
Aw, someone already got that even.
500 left. We're flying here. So I got one of the upgrades now. My backpack's shiny. It's the super suction. So I'll deal more damage to ghosts. Not really helpful on this floor, but that's how the randomness works sometimes. There's also a super strobe that can strobe all the ghosts in one room. And finally, there's a trap detector helmet, which we invented after Tanabe-san was getting stuck quite a few too many times. So if you get a siren on your head, that helps you detect where the traps are.
I could probably use that too.
It's helpful. It's helpful. Okay, we only need 400. Let's try to find some unexplored rooms here.
That door looks suspicious, so I'm not going in that one.
200. Who's going to win? Oh, I found a ghost in the bathroom here.
Oh.
Searching the toilets is often fun too, or the bathtub. Oh, we did it!
Nicely done.
Whew, we overshot it by a few hundred.
With time to spare.
Yeah, I know.
Oh my
I thought I
gosh.
was doing good.
Ice is leaving us in the dust.
We're gonna get past this screen.
Yeah. The gold ghosts were really the trick there.
All right.
Well, I think that we're running out of time, so unfortunately we can't climb up any further this
Aw.
hotel, but that was a ton of fun, and I cannot wait for this game to come out. This
Yep.
will be a blast.
Yeah, that was a blast. Thanks for letting me show this off to the world, guys.
Any
Yeah,
other
thanks so
final
much,
tips?
Bryce, for coming by. Do you have any last words that you want to share with the folks at home?
Yeah, we're hoping to finish the game up and satisfy your the fans' needs. We actually listened to the feedback on the forums and in the reviews for LM2, and we've changed the design of the story mode, brought back some elements from LM1, and I think everybody's going to be pretty happy, especially with the return of the portrait or character ghosts. There's a couple dozen of them to explore in the game. So
Nice.
we hope you have fun.
Awesome. Well, thank you so much again.
Thank you.
Guys, stay tuned. We have a lot more content to show for you. Next up is Trials of Mana. Don't go away.